My name's Anna, and today I'm going to give you so many ideas of how you can talk to a guy. Tell him about an event coming up that you would be interested in attending, and hint at them to join. If the guy you are wanting to start chatting with happens to be someone you already know a little, then this could definitely start a conversation about the upcoming event. And if it's something you're both interested in, ask if you'd like to go together, just the two of you. Just ask his name. Of course, this tip is for guys that you don't know yet, but sometimes people overly worry about what to talk to them about, and they never actually go out there and give it a go. So just start by asking their name, and the conversation will roll from there. Now, there's no harm in giving it a go. What could you lose? Ask about his interests. Asking someone what they are interested in is great. Not only do they like that you are asking them specific questions, you're also asking them to talk about something they like and a subject that they can confidently talk about. Chat about food. Lots of people love chatting about food unless it's pineapple on pizza. What do you like and what don't you like? Talk about your favourite foods, your favourite places to eat, and the craziest things you've ever tried. And you never know, it could lead to you talking about going out for food somewhere together. Talk about some recent news you've noticed. Now, trending news can always be a helpful tactic to have in your back pocket. Not sure what to talk about? You can say, "Oh, did you hear about this happening today? Crazy, right?" And then ask about their opinion and then share yours. Talk about past memories together. Have you known this person for some time now? Do you have many shared and treasured memories together? So why not take a little time to talk about those moments together? Ask what their plans are for the weekend. Perhaps you both just happen to have nothing going on this weekend. Sometimes you can tell in the way people talk about their plans whether they would ask to see you and if they want to do something with you. Now, if you are both free, consider suggesting doing something together. Find out if they are single. This isn't the easiest thing to do, but it is better to find out up front if they are in a relationship or not. If this is the first time you are meeting them at a bar, for example, whilst out, you could try asking who they're out with or look for clues in the conversation that you guys are having. Ask what they do for a living. Instead of just hearing the title of the role and then that's the end of it, why not show a little more interest and ask about what their work day is really like? How often do you really understand what someone's job actually involves, just from the title anyway? Not much. So even if they don't like their job, they will like that you are actively showing some genuine interest in how they spend their days. Questions to ask include, what do you like the most about your job? And what do you like the least? What's your typical day like? What's the first thing you do in the morning? Things like that. Ask questions, but remember to leave space for him to ask questions back. So try asking him questions that would require more than a yes or no response. As an example, what's your favourite football team? Or what do you think about Kim Kardashian? Be sure to give them time to ask you questions back. And if you follow up with another question too quickly each time, they will never really get a chance to ask you things and it will be more like an interview. Share some of your funny childhood stories. You will often find your childhood stories are an area you can talk about confidently. They will ease you into conversation and the two of you may be able to have a good laugh about them. If they've got their own childhood stories, they may open up and share them with you too. Would you rather? This can be a fun little icebreaker. Play a bit of Would You Rather, where the aim of the game is to pick which of the two choices you would rather do. And these can range from quite fun concepts to extremely tricky ones. What's best for you depends on what type of person you are. Ask about their dreams. Instead of just asking what someone does, why not ask what is it that you really want to do? Now, by asking about someone's dreams in life, you can get an idea of what they are actually passionate about. Chatting over text. Talking over text can be very difficult, and sometimes it's hard to fully understand someone's emotions and meaning behind what they are actually saying when it's just a wall of text. So you can have short and fun messages between each other over text, but if you really want to talk, suggest a phone call instead. Talk about what music and movies you are both into. This is another subject that people often find easy to talk about. You may or may not have similar interests. It's not overly important that you do, it's just nice to find out more about them. If you do happen to have similar interests, like a new film that's coming out, it could be an easy way of moving on to asking about going to see that film together. If you are at the bar, ask if the drink they've got is nice. Talking to people at bars can be very scary, but it's worth remembering that if they don't go brilliantly, chances are you are unlikely to ever see them again anyway. So asking someone if their drink is nice is just a simple icebreaker to get them talking, and you'll figure out quite quickly if they are interested in talking to you or not.